Ugh.
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies!
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and the little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zeugle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadheim, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey!
Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this!
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the Guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
I think it's safe to rest here now. one of your friends, Hootle?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Demon Fang!
I'm on. Radiant, here!
No escape! Try harder! Mine will take you all off!
Armor won't save you!
These ones can run rings around us. Here's evil.
Swallow Blade!
Raging
Demon
Cascade!
Fang!
In here!
Swallow Blade!
You're
finished! Do it!
Wind Annihilate! More
Legion snaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Demon Fang!
Crop Rush! My Astrology! Orange Flame! Reload!
Demon
Not on
Fang!
my watch!
Ignite!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
We turned the tables on them.
There are no more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Take this!
I never miss.
No escape! Demon Fang! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Get toasty!
Burst Strike!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Let's dispose of the trash.
Denied! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Here I come!
Anything normal.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Not today! Swallow Blade!
Raging Cascade!
Slash!
Seal!
Demon Fang! Look out! Try harder! My turn!
Air thrust! I can do this all day! Here goes!
Take this!
Not on my watch!
Do it! Run well!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Prepare to be seized, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk what you're doing.
Demon Fang! Not here! Do it! Swallow Blood! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Blah, blah, blah.
My turn!
And again!
Mirage! Dragon Shell! Swallow Blade!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Why didn't the Renans...
No backing down!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
Swallow Blade!
No further!
Dragon Shell! Swallow Blade! Dragon Shell! Swallow Blade! Dragon Shell! You're finished!
Anything in armor is all
Swallow Blade! Ignite! Damn it! You're mine!
Now! You are in tip-top.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out. This could be useful.
Get lost!
You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
If it's in the sky, going. Dance in the wind! Glacial Spear! All airborne targets! Shion! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
Take that! Lightning condensed!
They got me flanked! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'm on it!
Ready! Here! Big swirl!
It can hide itself? Amazing! In a bind?
Here! I'm out!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! I'll smash you! I'll finish you here and now! You're mine!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
All mine! Burn!
I was overconfident.
Stay away from my friend! Demon Fang! Rapid Tear! Eagle Assault!
We're coming through! Dance in the wind! In here!
First strike!
I'll be saving this!
Demon Claw! Swallow Blade!
Glimmer Dragon!
I'm not done!
To the shadows!
Death Blossom! Swallow Blade!
I'm all stuffed up! Lightning Orb!
Swallow Blade!
Where that came from?
Demon Fang!
Lightning Condensed!
Leave the charges to me!
Thunder Blade!
I owe you one.
Denied!
Eat this!
Can't get out of this!
Watch it!
I'll fix you up!
You're mine! Swallow Blade! Try harder! Not a chance! Demon Fang! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Be more careful.
Burn!
Will this
Take flash! You're mine!
This one's mine!
Flash! Swallow Blade!
Save you.
Hit!
Thunder! I'll heal you all! Cover the caster!
Take this!
Healing Circle!
Swallow Blade!
There you go. I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Big Flash!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Nothing
You
back!
alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Far enough!
Now I'm in a bind!
Air thrust! Light astral energy! Resuscitation!
Damn it!
Radiant! Here goes!
First strike! Not today!
Confiscated!
Swallow Blade! Eagle Fly! It's the
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Raging Cascade! Healing Circle!
What a relief.
Wild back from death's abyss!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
First strike!
Do it!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
All yours, Kisara!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
surrounded!
Air thrust!
You're finished!
This one's mine!
Flush! Swallow blade! Eat this!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
won't save you! Far enough!
Here!
Flush! In a bind!
Dance in the wind!
Swallow blade!
Air
Do it!
Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Dance in the wind! One more! Air thrust! My iron lightning condense! Thunderblade!
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zeugles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zeugle, this just might be paradise.
Great! That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I need to be stronger.
What's this thing?
A fish! You saw it too, right? There's a nice breeze here. There we go. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch!
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. you wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances, and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the deaths of Renans.
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Good night. I want to go back to bed.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
The vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
No choice. Take this! Burn! First strike! Demon Blade! Swallow Blade!
Air thrust! Photon is a duel of the arts! Moonlight expert coming
Swallow
through!
Blade!
I'm on
Freeze! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
I'm even stronger than before.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Strike! Swallow Blade!
Thunder Field! Pierce evil! Here! This'll come in handy!
Swallow Blade!
Clear the charges to me!
Let's go! I'm only getting started! Lightning
Swallow
and
Blade!
Where are you going?
I can't lay a finger on you.
I can
Leave the
carve through
ensnaring
armor.
to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil! Astral energy! Lightning condensed!
Demon Fang!
Freezer blade!
Swallow Blade! Slap!
Cover the capture!
It's your form! You're mine! Swallow Blade! Slap! Demon Fang!
Raging
Swallow
cascade!
Blade! Take this!
Mega red!
You're finished!
Get in now!
Here I come! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo.
of you!
Take this! Burn in hell!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Eagle Assault!
Swallow blade!
Chikara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
It got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Ridwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Eat this!
In a vine!
Fang Blast!
Swallow blade! Burn in hell!
Great ear
Swallow blade!
Wind Blazer! I'll heal you now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself. Yeah, good idea.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. I think Hoodle senses something.
We've reached our destination.
we go. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Could it be? Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Through.
Where are you going? I'm ready!
I can carve through armor!
Not on my watch! This one's mine!
Strike! Demon Fang! First strike! You picked the wrong fight!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here, pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Do it! Ridwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
More stoppable?
No choice. Here I come. I'm surrounded. Take this. Demon Fang. Everything does it. Take this.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Leave the enemy's
Shion,
arc to
can you
me.
take care of them?
No sooner said than
no,
done!
here.
In a bind?
I'm ready! Denied!
Okay.
Power of water!
Will this help?
Chinese supernova! Healing charge expert coming through!
Here I come!
Hey, that. Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Swallow blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Anything in armor is all mine!
You're mine! This time! With my turn! Not today!
Raging storm!
Where are you going?
Flash!
I'll smash you!
Swallow blade!
Now!
Demon Fang! Swallow blade!
There you go! Nova!
Here, let me help.
Here's a raging!
Take the...
Lunar corruption!
Not my finest.
You'll pay for that!
Nothing gets I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
In a bind?
I'm not feeling so great. Slash! Demon Fang! Swallow blade! Time to let it rip!
Not done yet.
This one's all mine! It's over!
So much for sitting this bug out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be
Flare
silly.
tornado! There! One more!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
You see what happened there is
Swallow
cross.
blade!
Shouldn't have done
Eat
that.
dirt! Dragon Slash! Swallow blade! I'm on it! Slash! Swallow blade!
I still got some fight left in me.
Slash!
What an elite.
Swallow blade!
I'll tear you apart! Radiant pierce! Raging storm!
Try harder!
One more!
Thanks!
Armor won't save. I'll finish you here and now.
Can't get out of this!
Here,
let me help.
Here I come! Swallow! This one's all mine! Burn in hell! Try harder!
If you can't rely on yourself,
Don't be a martyr. You got all your friends here.
thanks.
What's this? I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
Take this!
Let's show 'em just what this team can do.
Demon Fang!
Raging cascade!
Slash!
Lunar
Swallow
corruption!
blade!
In the wind! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really? What? Yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there!
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Slot! Eat this!
Graviton field!
Watch it!
Lightning orb! Mega ray!
Swallow blade!
Lightning!
Demon
Hero! Power sword! Repeat now!
You're mine!
Do it! Ready to go!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Hear me! Flame
Not
of
a
fury! In the wind!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and cover with you. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Swallow! I can carve through! I'll finish you here and now!
Tunnel!
You're mine! Demon
Do it!
Blade! Swallow Blade!
Get toasty!
Bird strike! Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying? I hate camping out.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that Lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again. Did we really just spend that much money?
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
Demon Fang! Mid-con!
Here!
Slash! You picked the wrong fight! Glimmer Dragon! Swallow Blade!
Reload!
Take this!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Flying free!
Why can't they just sit still?
Shion,
Do it!
can you take care of them?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I think Hootle senses something.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Denied!
It's over! No further! First strike!
One here!
Demon Fang!
Do
Swallow
it!
Blade!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Glacial
Well
Spear!
done! Here's the evil!
Demon Fang! Go away! Slash!
Freeze Lancer!
Now one up! Now! Demon Fang!
Eat
Here I
this!
come!
Dance in the lunar corruption!
Take
this!
this!
Lunar breath!
Ha!
Watch and weep!
Burn!
Get you off
Do
my
it!
way!
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Go no further! I never miss!
I'll tear you apart!
You're mine! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
In a bind?
Here
Demon
goes!
Fang!
Now I'm in the groove!
Swallow Blade!
Will this help?
Slash!
Lightning condemn!
Slash!
Healing
You're
blade!
mine! Through it!
What a relief!
Searing
Swallow
blade!
Blade! Slash!
Rip it can! I'm ready!
Slash!
Far enough!
My turn!
Thunder blade!
Not today!
Lightning!
Here I come!
Swallow
Demon Fang! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't! It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Demon Fang!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Talon Sword!
Swallow
Blade!
I'm just getting
Dark Slash!
Eagle Fly!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours
I'm
truly.
surrounded!
Swallow Blade!
Searing blade!
Dragon Shell!
Dragon shell!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more
You're
appropriate.
most less talking, more doing.
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action!
Lunar
My
corruption!
Swallow Blade! It's on!
I'm on a roll now!
Annihilate blade!
Slash!
Astral energy! Full throttle! I think I'm getting stronger.
Guess I misread the landing.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! It's over! Slash!
Water, hear my call!
Slash! Take this! Enough done!
Anything in armor is all mine!
We got flyers!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Demon Fang! All yours!
Swallow
Here I come!
One more time!
Swallow Blade! It's over!
Who wants to die next?
I'm not done! I'm on! Demon Fang! You're done!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is? Pow! They got me flanked! In a bind?
Dragon shell!
Swallow Blade! You picked the wrong
Get you all
fight!
tucked away!
Swallow Blade!
In here! Right here!
Flying spree! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Do it!
Blow them away!
Anything in order. Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Gotta break through! Here I come! Move, escape! Demon Fang! Try harder!
Now you see what I can do!
Their hide as thick as armor.
Damn it!
No armor like that stop me!
Do it! Remind me to stand with
In an instant! Impact block!
Raging
My
cascades
turn.
in the sky and mine. In here! Revolution!
Demon
The earth throbs in
One
pain.
more time! Do it! Here, let me have it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Now I can let loose!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Not my lucky day, I guess. Could it be? Good fishers always keep their cool. Okay, change of plans. There we go. I'll get you next time. There we go. Good fishers always keep their cool. You guys want to rest here?
I think it's safe to rest here now. I think Hootle senses something.
I hate camping out.
armor is all mine! Eat this!
Lunar Punch!
Armor won't save you!
Lunar Blast!
In a bind?
Slice! Swallow Blade! Forward!
Here's a healing arm!
Slice! Swallow Blade!
The airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you, truly!
Come on!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Swallow Blade! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You're mine! Strike! Strike! It's over!
Raging Cascade!
Slice!
Sleep now!
Swallow Blade!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Swallow!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Swallow Blade!
No complaints here!
Now! Air thrust!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Here I come!
Raging
You're
Cascade!
finished! First strike!
Lunar Correction!
Take this!
Slice!
Armor won't save you!
Reload!
It's on! Eat dirt!
Here, let me help!
Far enough!
Slice! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade!
I'm on a roll, man!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Prepare to be sealed, though. Actually, sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk more duels!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
Can't eat anymore.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
We've reached our destination.